hibernation since winter started. So he went outside. He's like, I'm so hungry. I could eat myself. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So he went to his favorite berry bush. But there were no berries on it because it was spring. But he didn't know that. Why isn't there any berries on this bush? So he was like, oh, I'm so hungry. So he wanted some fish. So he went down to the river and went through the snow. Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. And finally he got to the river. But it was covered in ice. So he didn't know how to break it. But he tried to reach in, but he couldn't break it. So then he tried and tried and tried. So finally he broke it, but the river was so cold that he pulled it right out. He's like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So he's thinking of what else he could eat. No fish, no berries, maybe bugs.
Ew.
Yeah. So he was thinking, where could I find bugs? And he thought of a tree. So he went out to a log. Chomp, 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 chomp. There was the log. He started ripping it open. And then all of a sudden there's this little chipmunk who came out. He said, please stop destroying my home. But I'm so hungry and I'm looking for bugs. But please, I will give you something to eat if you stop destroying my house. All right. The chipmunk went into his branch or whatever, and he grabbed some of the seeds, some of the nuts, and some of the raisins and some like berries that he gathered for the winter. So he shoved it in his mouth and walked out and spit it out onto Grandfather Bear's hands. And he went, thank you, Chipmunk. But Chipmunk was so small that didn't really fill him up. That didn't really fill me up, and I'm still hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. The little chipmunk went back and did the same thing. Why, thank you, but I'm still hungry. So it took the chipmunk 10 more times to go back into his cave to finally fill up the The bear was so satisfied that he had all these berries and nuts and seeds on him, but there was like the berry leaves. And so when he was down on the ground, he was stroking the chipmunk. And he said, thank you, Chipmunk, for feeding me food. But the berries, it left a mark on Chipmunk's stripes, on Chipmunk's back. And so that's why the chipmunk has stripes.